Sure. Hey, JD, you guys went on a long winning streak last year. I'm just curious, what are some of the things you learned from guys like Justin Smith and Jalen Tate during that time? And how has that helped you as you guys kind of get on another run like that this year?
Just kind of like stay focused, keep the main goal, and just keep on grinding and just keep fighting.
And then, obviously you've run into some early foul trouble lately, probably have had to set a little more than you'd like to, but it seems like you usually come in and do a pretty good job of catching a rhythm right away. What goes into the mentality with that? And did coming off the bench as a sixth man last year help when you get in these situations?
I would say yeah, it kind of helped me just sitting a little bit from last year, just coming in off the bench. It kind of let me see the game and just know what I had to do. So I feel like that helped me a little bit with the foul trouble too, just coming off the bench and just coming in and making an impact.
Appreciate it.
Jacob?
JD, kind of going off that first question Curtis just asked you, it's easy to look at the results on the schedule and say, oh, they're doing the same exact thing they did last year, started slow in SEC play and went on a streak. But when you look back at last year at this time compared to this year, do you see similarities or is it completely different in your eyes?
I can see a little similarities, but a whole different thing going on. But it kind of got a lot of similarities to it, though.
Thanks.
Nate?
Yeah, JD, just how's it gone working as a true point guard, and how's it going working with Adis as an off guard?
Just being a guy that know the plays, I feel like I could play the 1 through the 3. So just knowing where guys need to be, just putting them in the right places, and just being an off guard, just being a great defender, and just being him on the other end, just crashing the glass, cutting hard, just making plays that you don't see in the box score.
A lot of point guards kind of lose their scoring offense because they're so busy setting up people. How do you kind of blend that where you keep your own offense in the game plus set people up?
Just going off what the defense giving us, knowing I got to be aggressive too still, and try to get my teammates involved. Just trying to see the game and just allow what the defense give us, go off of that.
And then finally, defensively, how does the new lineup or the different starting lineup change what you do defensively?
Just know we could switch 1 through 4 and sometimes 5 with Jay Will. It just give us a versatile play style and allow us to go out there and switch most of the actions and just keep guys in front.
Thank you.
Touch?
JD, I think you're not far from Athens, where you grew up. Is this going to be kind of a homecoming game for you? Do you have some family that are going to be there?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of family probably going to be at this game.
Is there any added pressure knowing that you're going to have family and friends there?
Oh no, they've been watching me grow up, play basketball all my life, so it's just another opportunity just to go out there and play again in front of them.
And also, one last thing, what do you know about Georgia? If y'all start studying film, what's kind of the scouting report?
They play very hard at home. They're not as good at, I wouldn't say that, but they just play hard at home. And going there, we got to be focused and just locked in on this game, and just knowing we just got to go down there and just play hard and get a win.
Scotty?
Yeah, JD, you and Jalen are such important pieces of this team, and it seems like you two have pretty good synergy, whether you're working pick and roll together or finding each other for shots. Why do you think you guys have been such a, maybe I guess, an effective duo to this point?
Just start with practice, just knowing the spots each of us like, and just working with each other on where we want the ball. We've been talking a lot of just hit Jay Will on the pick and roll and then come back off if he need me to. So we just been working that 2-man game a little bit more.
Yeah, I think you've scored 15 plus in every SEC game. How have you kind of adjusted to being, the top guy on the opposing team scouting report each game?
Just being aggressive still, knowing they gonna probably scout me. Just letting it come to me, and just I got guys around me that put me in position to be effective. So we do a good job of just having our spots and spacing the floor and just running our pick and roll game.
Have you noticed teams defending you differently or throwing different things at you this year as opposed to last year?
A little bit. West Virginia, they trapped the ball a lot, so that left the slips open a lot last game. So just knowing what the defense doing again and just take what they give us.
Bob.
Hey, JD, how you doing? I think this will be your Arkansas's first game in the state of Georgia since you were eligible to play. I mean, does that add some extra excitement? Is this when you've kind of been looking forward to getting to go back to your home state?
Yeah, I always wanted to go back and play against any team in my home state. Just going back and playing in front of my family, just always just exciting.
Did Georgia recruit you at all, either out of high school or when you went in the portal?
No, they didn't recruit me at all.
Okay, well, I know you had it in for Mercer for not recruiting you. Do you have it in for Georgia?
Man, for sure.
Okay, and then your redshirt year, and you weren't playing obviously, but Eric, kind of had to go with the small lineup most times. Started 4 guards, sometimes played 5 this year. And Adriel was the big at 6'6". Now you've got 4 guys 6'6" or bigger playing with you to start off at least. Well, what have you thought about the way Eric adjusts to the personnel, whether it's going small like a couple of years ago or maybe deciding to go bigger and have more strength and size out there with you kind of running the show? What have you thought about that?
Just knowing we got a lot of guys on this team that's more than capable of making plays and just coming in the game, making an impact. And I mean, we got some bigger guys, some bigger wings this year that can run the floor, that can defend, and we just want to utilize that every opportunity we have.
And then Eric has said he never imagined in the offseason that he'd start a lineup like this. When he put the team together, I guess starting with the Missouri game, and were you thinking, man, what's he doing? Or I don't know if this is going to work. Or do you remember what you thought about it?
I was just like, hey, if it worked, we're gonna do it, And yeah, it's been working, I guess.
You feel like it's working even better than you guys could have imagined?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Georgia, they're 1-7 in the league, but that win was over Alabama. Does that get your attention? And do you feel like, hey, these guys, they're not a very good record, but they're capable of pulling an upset if you don't play well?
Yeah. Coach must stress to us every day how hard it is to get a SEC win or to win any game on a college level. And I feel like we've been doing a good job of taking that in and just trying to focus on what they give us game planning wise and just try to go out there and execute it.
I just got one more. You're playing a lot more minutes than you did last year, but it seems like you're doing well with that. I know you pump iron and stuff a lot, but what do you thought about having a bigger role, and how much would you say your game has progressed since you transferred here redshirted to where you are now?
Just by seeing the game, I feel like I did a lot of film, watched a lot of film, and just knowing the spots that I need to be in to be effective, and just working on my game during the summer to get a bigger role. And I feel like it just came as planned.
I think most people would put you on the first team SEC right now. You might get some All-American consideration. Are you playing better than you thought, or just what do you thought about putting this season together that you are?
I feel like I'm playing all right, but I feel like I could play way better. So we just got to keep on growing, just keep getting better, keep working, and just keep going game by game.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Last one, Tom.
JD, what's your best guess the number of family and number of friends who have tickets for this game to come see you?
Probably like 50.
Oh, okay. That's a significant number. All right. And then also, what's the key in staying out of foul trouble for you? What do you got to not do?
Just pick up ticky-tack fouls, just reach and just be more solid, play a little more discipline.
All right. Thanks. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thanks, JD.